for the first week in December. As always, my readings are timeless. Whenever you see the reading, you are meant to see the reading. Of course, take what resonates with your own situation. I also do private one-on-one readings. If you would like to book a reading with me, click on my website in the description box. So let's go. So the cards are already shuffled. I am just going to pick the cards for this week. It's a beautiful deck, a beautiful card. This is a beautiful card. The King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Wow. I feel, as I said, it's a good day today. I saw a rainbow, and this is just an indication of the energies are lightening up. Abundance, money, finances will be increasing. Some of you will be experiencing finance. So this is finances, security. So the red is an indication of, just remind me of the root chakra here. So the root chakra is red, and the root chakra is all about foundation. It's all about grounding. It's all about manifesting the physical. What are we bringing in the physical? And the King of Pentacles, I feel this card is talking about money, about the generation of money, about getting money. If you've been having financial issues of late, this is a good sign for you. As I said this morning, I saw a rainbow. So let's continue. We'll be diving into more. Of the tarot as we go along. The Judgment. So the Judgment, I feel this card has come up before, particularly in November. Happy December, by the way. So I feel with this Judgment card, there's a couple of things that I feel here with this card, the message that's coming through. There's going to be balances, checks and balances, and I don't mean only money. In actions that we have been engaged in the past, currently, there will be balances, checks and balances. So look at yourself. Anywhere where you have been inauthentic with yourself and with others, I feel this is a point where the soul will be calling out. I often talk about the soul because I'm a soul doctor. So this is the soul will go into, is triggering that inner call, that inner awakening. So I feel some of you would be going into solitary, just voluntary solitary, to spend time to contemplate on your own, to think about, to review. This is also a review point. December, I feel. Of course, it's the end of the year, so a lot of us will be taking stock of what has been and what is currently happening and how we can make new choices, improve our experiences going forward. So I also feel like this is also that the collective is elevating higher. Light is shining in the dark places. Light is finally coming into the dark place, as signified by, of course, the rainbow that I saw today. So one more card. Oh, two cards want to come up. Okay, we are going to pick these two cards. So I was picking a card and these two cards want to come up. So the Two of Cups. It's all about finally receiving what we want. The cards are speaking, finally receiving what we want. This is a water element which deals with our emotion, finally receiving what we want. So with this other card crossing that, I also feel like this is where the checks and balances come in. So some of you, this is the eight of Pentacles. So I feel to some of you where you haven't been paying attention to your finances or not being focused on your finances, this is also a call to actually highlight the aspect of your money, and perhaps because this card came in, both of them came in at once. I feel like they are saying with the both coming in at once, are you focused on what you are wanting? Are you working on? Are you paying attention? Are you spending your energy on what you really, really love? So the focus is what we are being called into here, to look into, are we working on something that is serving us, or are we just expending our energy? Are we just expending our physical energy on something else? So I feel this is the message, but let's dive into the tarot here. I'm going to get more clarifier for these cards. Getting more clarifier for these cards. More information. Please give me clarifier for the King of Pentacles. Give me clarifier for the King of Pentacles. Okay, so the messages are aligning up. Give me clarifier for the Judgment. Clarifier for the Judgment, please. Introspection. Give me a clarifier for the Two of Cups. Okay. I think the cards are lining up now. They are lining up nicely. So we've looked at the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel with this, as I've mentioned before, this is a card of abundance. This is a card of abundance. So some of you, you've been engaged you've been doing what you love, and I feel to some of you, you are beginning to reap the benefits of that in terms of physical value, and this could be monetary value. You could be seeing financial rewards, financial increase in your business, and if that's not already happening, watch out, because this is something that is happening, will be happening this week on something that you love. So financial abundance, security on what you love. We've been talking, the readings throughout the last few months have been about doing what we love, engaging on what we are passionate about. And the Queen of Wands is a passionate queen. So she is now benefiting. To those of you who are doing what you love, there's financial increase, is what they are saying here. There is financial increase in the horizon if you're not experiencing this just yet. And where the collective, where we have been imbalanced. So this is all about checks and balances. So the energies are triggering us into resting, where you've been putting your energy. So this is an introspective energy. This is a feminine energy. It's not about the figure in the on the cards, but this is about the energy of judgment. The energy of judgment is very, very introspective. So I mentioned earlier that a lot of us will be going inwards, will be going into voluntary solitude to kind of question ourselves, to kind of go into that review stage, so that we can come up, we can dream, we can bring into the new, we can bring new inspired action into focus. So this is why the rest is being called for. The Four of Swords is to rest the mind and go within. So I also mentioned that this card is also a card of checks and balance, where you have been less than authentic to yourself. These are the questions that would be triggered by the soul during this period. Where have you not been authentic with yourself and with others? So the checks and balances are being called into place, and therefore some of you will be pulling back from activity to go to inactivity. And of course, it's that time of the year as well where things are slowing down. We are in December, so this is a period of introspection, of retrospection, of re-evaluation. So the third set of card here is where are you spending time? Are we spending time on what we love? Are we focusing on what we love? No. So because the Eight of Pentacles is upside down. So where are you focusing your money, focusing your energy? Energy is currency. Money is currency. So if you are focusing your energy, if you are constantly giving out, so I feel to some of you, you may be in a situation where you're currently giving out, your energy, you're currently giving out your emotional energy, expending that. What they are saying here is your energy is money. So they are highlighting me to this golden coin. They are saying your energy is very, very expensive. Be careful who you give it. Not everyone deserves your expensive energy. So check that. And I feel like a lot of you are tired of this already. This is the 10. So this is the 10 of wands. A lot of you are tired already. But Spirit is saying here that you are actually putting too much exertion on yourself. And you can choose to, if you want, put this down where you have been in this mode of action. You can actually put this down, because why? You are tired. And indeed, this is a period of rest. It is a period of review. December is a period of review, re-evaluation. All of the re's come into play. So I am going to get some messages more deeper. Where is this energy? What is the bigger picture energy here before I get into the final message? Where is the bigger energy? What energy is at play in this coming week? What energy is at play in this coming week? What energies are at play in this coming week in all of this? Wow. So the bigger energy here, justice, judgment, balance. So this is similar. It's similar to this, but it's in a different mode of energy. While the judgment is calling for introspection, and the path of justice is in that introspection. Within that judgment, within the judgment, we are weighing our actions, reviewing our actions. So the path of justice is the path of the number 4, is the path of the karmic adjustments, the balance, looking at things objectively as opposed to, having attachments to them, looking at things objectively. And who is looking at things objectively? It's from the how do we look at things objectively is we detach ourselves, we be the observer of our experience, So we judge our experience. Is it true? Is it right? If not, we then come into the review. If not, this is what they are saying. We have to review and let it go. Are our actions in alignment with our truth? If not, this is what is being called into review. Are we being authentic with self and with others? If not, this is what is being called into review, the karmic adjustments. So when I mention checks and balances, this is what I am talking about, the path of the justice. So there's very much the balance, that we are coming into balance, we are adjusting, we are re-evaluating in this solitude. In this solitude. So we are re-evaluating in this solitude, balancing the karmic justice. So this is the bigger energy behind all of this, the bigger picture energy behind all of this. And they're also calling and this is on every aspect of our life, the mind, body, and soul. Where are they imbalanced? Where are they imbalanced? This is Ma'at, the goddess of justice, the goddess of truth. She is the archetype of balance in nature. She is an archetype of balance in nature. As with everything in nature, things must be balanced equally, not weighing on one side alone, but they must come into balance in order to stand strongly and in truth. So the bigger picture energy is balance. So I want to then get a message for this time. What is the message? What is the message for us this week? What is the messages? A message for us this week. What is the message for us this week? Taking the lead. There's a lot of leadership energy in this reading as well, as indicated by the king and the queen, the presence of the king and the queens. So there's a lot of taking the leadership, take authority, take the lead in your experience today. We are being called to take the lead. Where you have been following, where we have been tailing people, where we have been a follower in relation to our experience, where we have been looking outward for instructions, for things to control our life. They are saying, take the lead. Take the lead. Stop looking outward. The enchanted, indeed, the enchanted. I feel the enchanted is where we go into the solitude state, in order to bring into balance, in order to come into balance. So I feel like this is a culmination. There will be some culmination, there will be some completion. The collective will be going through some completion at the full moon stage, and also, of course, at the waning and waxing moon stages. So this is a period of introspection these are the bigger energies at play this week. Introspection. Go into inaction. Go into yourself in order to bring that balance. Higher power. So I feel certainly what this is saying is the higher power within our own self, is tapping into the higher dimensional realm. Because where the problem exists at the moment, we cannot resolve. We have to get into the higher power, either tapping into your higher self, your archangels, your guides, your spirits, your ancestors, all of that. So calling on their assistance. Of course, all of these archetypes, we are all of these archetypes. So tapping into the higher aspect, the higher mind, tapping into the soul. So this is also the soul path as well. So going into the dimension of a higher dimension where solutions exist, where um, inspirations exist, where imaginations exist, the intuition, the intuitive mind is also the higher mind. So use your intuition during this time. And of course, it is an introspective time. It is an introspective time. I also feel like these two cards are reflecting themselves. If you see the moon, these two cards are reflecting themselves. So they're being called. So in this enchanted state, we are tapping, we will be tapping, and we are already tapping into the higher mind, into the higher power. And some people call that God, some people call that spirituality, the higher self. So whatever your approach is to tapping into the realms, the dimensions of truth, the dimensions of unlimited dimensions, that higher mind, that mind that sees all. So this is where we are being called to focus during this introspective time. So I hope this reading has given you some clarity, some confirmation, some directions, some answers. So I hope this reading has given you that. And if it has, please consider subscribing to this channel. Share with your friends. I also do private one-on-one reading. Check in the description box below to book a reading, to book a personalized reading, soul inquiry. So if you want to go into this stage, particularly the introspective stage, I do soul inquiry. So we go into it together. So reach out to me and check my website. I hope to speak to you soon. Until then, have a wonderful week.